My second favorite movie of the year so far. Obviously, we've been talking a lot. My favorite movie of the year right now is Everything Everywhere All at Once. God, I love that movie. But my second favorite movie of the year was my number one most anticipated film of the year, and that was The Batman. I love this movie. Matt Reeves created a lot of hype going into it, and in my opinion, he delivered. I mean, it's not perfect. It was a little bit longer than it needed to be. There's a little bit of shakiness here and there, but overall, for a 3-hour film, I'm telling you what, I was engaged in it. The time flew by. I love Robert Pattinson. I love all the cast was terrific. Love, love, love this movie. The movie is still making money at the box office, and it has just crossed a milestone of 750 million worldwide, which if you had told me it was going to do that, I would say that would be pretty good. Because Rob, we spent months discussing all the hurdles and all the obstacles and all the problems that the Batman was going to face trying to make decent box office. Everything between the confusion, the name of Batman when it comes to cinematic films right now is a little bit sullied. Like a lot of different things that was working against it. Crossed $700 million. But today is also important because today the Batman goes on to HBO Max. Again, not a good decision in my opinion, because this movie's they're literally throwing millions of dollars out the door, but they set a date and they're sticking to it. And for people who haven't had a chance to see it yet, this is a good day for you because the Batman hits HBO Max. I am definitely going to be sitting down to watch this again sometime in the next couple of days. I adored this movie. So kind of a momentous day. Rob, it's been a little bit now since we've seen it in theaters and all that kind of stuff. What do you think about the fact that it crossed 750 million? And what do you think about the fact that, hey, today it hits HBO Max?
Well, one, I think that 750 million is really respectable. I mean, that's the kind of numbers the first Deadpool did, like X-Men Days of Future Past. Everyone talks about $1 billion as if everything should just make $1 billion. No, it's not easy. So $750 million outcome for a movie that months ago people were joking about Twilight Boy, to see this kind of response. And let's face it, it's not exactly the most family-friendly movie you've ever seen in your life. I think it's great. I think it's great for Warner Brothers. I think it's great for, Warner Discovery, the new company, now that it has completely been taken over. They have to be happy that they're coming off a win.
Yeah.
And it's a great way to start the new regime, I think, at Warner Brothers. And for them to drop this on HBO Max, I think it's silly. I believe in a 60-day window, personally. I mean, and this is a perfect example. You have a movie that's still earning. Why cut it off at the knees when you could still make, like you just said, millions of dollars, maybe even if it's only 10 million or 15 million.
Or 5 million.
Or 5 million. I mean,
that's more money I'll ever see in my life.
Right. I mean, why not? It seems strange and a little bit short-sighted because everyone knows, guess what? The Batman's going to be on HBO Max sometime.
Yeah.
No one's going to be like, well, I guess I have to wait another, 20 or what is that, 45 days or 60 days? That's 15 days, right? I mean, this 2 weeks. Why not wait another 2 weeks? But anyway, I think it's great all around. The movie made money. It's on HBO Max. They're going to get probably new subscribers who are still terrified of the pandemic, didn't go see it. It's all good, John. And I think I would love to see them announce another one.
See, here's the thing, too. Like we were talking a little bit about, a lot of people, you mentioned the $1 billion as Mark, but everybody, this is why we talked for months about it. Everybody overlooked the fact that there were so many things working against it. I mean, the Batman that we've had on screen, I love Ben Affleck's Batman, but a lot of people are very mixed on it. Hasn't had the greatest reception. You got the confusion of Batman with, well, wait a second. We heard Michael Keaton's Batman, and then we heard Ben Affleck's coming back for Flash's Batman, and now there's another Batman. Is this coming back to a Joker? And then you brought up the Twilight Boy thing. There were still, right up to the day this movie came out, so many people going, I'm not going to go see Batman. They got the Twilight Boy in that because none of them has. And that's understandable when you consider these guys never probably watched any of the films he's done in the last 9 years. But for people who did see him, they knew it was a good thing. So I think it was 3 hours. You couldn't have appealed to the same audience that appealed to Spider-Man No Way Home because it's not super family friendly. And despite all of that, it made $750 million. I think that's great. Anyway, Chris, you, number one, see that across 750. Number two, hits HBO Max right now. What stands out to you?
they could have made so much more money. They could have made so much more money. But that being said, I am excited to be able to watch this from the comfort of my own home, in my sweatpants, eating whatever snacks I want, and not paying more money for concessions or anything.
Animal crackers.
Or animal crackers, yeah. Is that your go-to movie snack? Do they sell those in movie theaters?
No, I don't know. I just remember the box, like the circus
yeah.
thing with the little wheels and the 4 animals.
Those were cute.
Yeah, and the little string carry on that.
With frosting and sprinkles or no?
No,
That one
dude, come on,
didn't
I'm a
have
purist.
frosting. Yeah, exactly.
Purist. Ray, you're gonna sit down and watch the next 3 hours. I mean, you went to go see a 3-hour movie twice in theaters, but
That's enough.
So what are you thinking?
No, that's enough. I will be watching Lord of the Rings for the rest of my life tonight.
You only
can't
got
believe-
24 hours, buddy. 36, well, 28.
I know. I feel like today is going to be super short. Like, I have to watch Lord. No, you know what? I'm just happy for the people who couldn't go to the theaters and watch it, because now they could see a masterpiece, which it is. And they're at the comfort of their own home. So if they need to take a break, they could pause it and come back to it later, which is probably the most important thing with this movie. Don't miss any of it, especially the first time.
Yeah. Don't just walk out of the room. Hit pause.
Take all of it in.
Pause.
Take all of it in. And then if you want to watch it the second time, go ahead and sleep to it, whatever you want to do.
I'm curious to see what it's like on TV, to be honest. I'm getting a new TV for my studio.
I don't think it's going to be as good.
But I want to get. I'm going to hook up the Atmos system. And I'm wondering, will it strike me differently on TV?
I think so.
That Batmobile part. If it doesn't, if it's not rocking your room, you don't have a sound system.
I was going to say, I do not have the sound system for this. My neighbors would kill me.
If the
that's the best part.
When the roaring starts.
Yeah.
If the Batmobile's rocking, don't come and knocking. Don't come and knock.
Question is for you guys. What do you think about this? Batman crosses $750 million and it goes out onto HBO Max. You plan to watch it again soon? Whatever you guys think, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, we want to take a minute and thank the sponsor of today's video, the good folks at Keeps. Now look, you guys probably already know that 2 out of every 3 men will experience some form of hair loss by the time they're just 35 years old. Now that's where Keeps comes in, because Keeps has more 5-star reviews than any of its competitors. That means the guys that use it love it. Keeps offers a simple, affordable, and stress-free way to keep your hair. It's also low cost. Treatments start as low as just $10 per month, and Keeps offers generic versions for the 2 FDA-approved medications to prevent hair loss. That means treatment plans are affordable, typically half the cost of pharmacy prices. Keeps has everything your hair needs delivered straight to your door with discreet packaging and proven results. Remember, prevention is the key. Treatments can take 4 to 6 months to see results, so the sooner you act, the better. When it comes to your hair, save more, spend less with Keeps. So if you're ready to take action and prevent hair loss, go to Keeps, that's KEEPS.com/Campea to receive your first month of treatment for free. That's Keeps, KEEPS.com/Campea to get your first month free. Keeps.com/Campea.